Taijuan Walker, and singing he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Base hit, center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now batting Michael Ciani. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a foul ball. Donovan gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets under it and pops it up. Turner should have it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Paul Goldschmidt.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
And that one pulled foul. Man at first, 1 away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Gunnar Henderson. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. The shortstop takes the ball. Henderson, a former Rookie of the Year, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. 2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Just missed. Nolan Arenado up next for the Cardinals. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And now a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And the right-hander deals. Hard hit left side. On the run, sends it over to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Philadelphia, And today's starter, Sonny Gregg. What should we keep an eye on here?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first, and now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Johan Rojas. And a pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Righty delivers. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Pete Alonso.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of, so we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
Trey Turner in now, takes ball one off the plate. One out, bases empty. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's two down.
Batting third, the right field.
Two outs, bases empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Righty to the plate. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. The pitch. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. Rojas makes the catch, and there's one away.
That is good. The first baseman.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Walker, a former All-Star. He features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Out to short. Fires over to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Batting seven. The catcher, number 35, Elias.
And now it's Elias Diaz. That's towards center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. The punch out there, 1 away.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic east-west pitching. And that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the call third strike. And that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Splits the plate. 0-1.
0-1.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Up the middle. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. On the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now up for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. Walker back to work. And a good eye there. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And up next for St. Louis, Luken Baker. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. And it's quickly 0-2. The designated hitter. In the air, right field. Harper grabs it on the run. So the batting order turns over. Brendan Donovan now at the plate. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Hits the outside corner with that one. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, this is Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson.
The right-hander back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The pitch. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got it. She could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First pitch misses.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
The 1-0. That's down and in. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Save at second with a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner at second, nobody out. And a swing and a miss there. Got him. And that's the first out.
Batting ninth,
JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
There's the strike up high. It's 0-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Man at second. Little chopper rolls foul. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Phillies with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. And another ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizes this one up. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Johan Rojas.
And here is Johan Rojas. He's 0 for 1. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Michael Ciani. And a pitch. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. And takes low for ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Caught looking his first time up. Swings through that one above the zone.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And another ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner takes off. Line drive. Caught. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Grounded out his first time. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Towards first, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here in Philadelphia at the plate, Trey Turner.
The shortstop,
Turner, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Harper takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's even up.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. That one misses. It's 2-2. Backed off the plate that time. This to center field. Henderson makes the grab, and that quickly 2 away.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Struck out looking his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. On the ground to third. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Grounded out to short in his first trip. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Way high. Two outs. Caught him looking for the K. Phillies strand 1, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect to be in the All-Star game and have a good. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Outside low, ball 1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Elias Diaz in the St. Louis on deck circle. And a 4-pitch walk.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And now here is Elias Diaz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. This is again 5 in a row. Here comes a pitch. Center field. Rojas gets there. He's under it. And there's one down.
The batter, the lefty,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's down and away. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Luken Baker. That's in there. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering misses. Ball 1. Arenado on second. Goldie at first. 2 out of the inning. Ground ball left side. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. So the Cards strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch. Upstairs.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Now 3-0.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That clips the zone. 3-1. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Donovan under it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Stott in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Here's a strike. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball.
Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Arenado to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Top of the 6th inning, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. Walker back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye in that spot.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now the center fielder, Michael Ciani.
Here's a speed threat, Michael Ciani. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
To the right side, stop. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 21, Lars Nootbaar.
So 2 down now, and here is Lars Nootbaar.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped, but it curls foul. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. And now it is JT Realmuto. His righty-lefty splits there.
Realmuto.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, Johan Rojas.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Little chopper rolls foul. All tied up here in the second game of the series. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just misses with that one. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside corner. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2-2 on the way. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Man at second with one away. Trey Turner at the plate. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Donovan drifts towards it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And that one fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch, not close, up high. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Siano flying after this one. Can't get there. It's into the gap. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Catchable ball that should have ended the inning, but a bad route. Didn't see it very well off the bat, and it allowed the run to score. With 2 outs, that is very costly.
And now the first intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
First pitch just misses. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple of runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. You leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Long run, tracks it down. And that is the inning. Bryce Harper with the run-scoring double for the Phillies. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Gunnar Henderson. And a pitch. That one's in there. Strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman up and loosening in the pen. Spire getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs. Runner at first. Nolan Arenado. Next up for the Cardinals. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. With the tying run on at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-1. And that's outside. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And they get Arenado for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And fouled off. Henderson at first, one gone. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Outside.
1-2.
That one off the bad part of the bat and just a lazy fly ball. Marsh snags it on the run.
Now back,
Elias Diaz next up for the Cardinals.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Fought off foul. Two outs. And that one in the air center field. Rojas has a beat on it, and that'll do it. The Cards leave one. They're down 1-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one down.
Number 5, second baseman,
Bryson Stott will hit next. 1 for 2. That's a strike. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andrew Bellotti, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Thompson also throwing. The pitch. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike. Righty delivers. And that's in the dirt. Sends him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Whit Merrifield. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. 0-2. That's a little bit low. That one not close. 2-2. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Phillies down in order. They lead it 1-0. In Philadelphia, and now Wilson Contreras. The line to kick the pitch.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Righty to the plate. And there's the strike.
Well, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now it's going to be Luken Baker.
1 strike.
One. Right through there for a strike. 1 down, base is empty. And now 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 outs. And that's outside. And a count 2-1.
Oh, he's looking to try to finish off 8 solid innings out there on the mound. He's just getting to 100 pitches right now, man. It's been so impressive. He's been really good in this one.
And that is that. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Andrew Bullock.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
The pitch. That misses. Ball 1. Right-handed reliever. There's a strike. Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now back, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. 1 for 3. And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Borucki up and throwing. The pitch. Ball 1 there.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
On the ground to first. Slides for the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trey Turner. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Ciani has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. We go to the 9th. Down the number 2 hitter, Michael Ciani. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here's your 1. Little chopper rolls foul. the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. A really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's got to be a short game. Then they got to get home for lunch.
So it's their last chance in this one. Gunnar Henderson next up for the Cardinals. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. A little bit low. That one pulled foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The Redbirds down to their final strike. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Outside low. The count now 2-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. And he's got it. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 4 hits. 1 error. They left 4 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Taijuan Walker. His record is now 11-2. The loss goes to Sonny Gray. He falls to 10-9. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.